Hey Jacksons, you're welcome back to the channel. I have to start this video by saying that today is my birthday, and I'm really grateful to be on another journey of 365 of amazingness, breakthroughs, greater heights, wealth, abundance, and a whole lot of things, connections and blah 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 blah. So you can drop your wishes down in the comment section. Thank you. On this particular video, I'm going to talk about Uriel's first interview after she was evicted from Big Brother's house, the All-Star season, and everything she has to reveal and spill when it comes to betrayals, ships, people she didn't like or people she likes, and a whole lot of other things. So of course, if you're new to my channel, make sure you watch this video till the end, and of course subscribe, click on the bell button beside, and share comments down below. Let's just get right into it. Now, Uriel is one of the oldest standing housemates, and when I say oldest standing housemates, like her season is like 6 years ago. That's what I mean. And to be honest, just like her season, she came into the season. I was very interesting, very entertaining. Her diary sessions were there's something I always look out for, even when she acts like a baby, and the fact that she's feeling left out. Everything she does was seemingly interesting to me. I don't know about you. Now, of course, surprisingly, she was evicted by the jury, not by the people at home, because if it's by the people at home, she would have gone home for the second time in 2 weeks. But it is what it is. So of course, Ebuka welcomed her that, I really don't want to even say welcome, because I'm not even happy that you left the show, but for what it's worth, you're welcome. And she said thank you. And he was like, one amazing thing is that for every week, every day, you were always on the trends. There was something people had or needed to say about you. Now, of course, mostly we're positive, with people just, being interested in how amazing you were. Was that a strategy, to keep people talking about you with how you liked somebody or your diary sessions? And she was like, she didn't really have any strategy. She just came into the house to be herself. And the only thing that she would have had in mind is that she is naturally a naive person, and sometimes it gets to get backlashes. And so she came to this particular season and told herself, well, I'll try my best not to be overly naive, and that's it for that. And then Ebuka asked her, like, what exactly is her issue with Princess, and she said she really didn't have any issues with Princess, that the only thing was that Princess was trying to block every other lady from talking to Neil, and seeing that it's a free house, anybody can hit on anybody that they choose to. She should just leave people be and stop covering space. It was giving obsession and stuff. And then Ebuka also went on to ask her that, when you came into the house, you indicated that you had eyes for a guy. He was younger than you, and people were asking questions on trends that, maybe is it Adekunle, is it Neil? Now, was it always Neil, or it was someone else before Neil? And she was like, it was always Neil, really. That's just the truth. They have a good chemistry, a good vibe. She likes the way he smells. He takes his health seriously. He makes smoothies, he cooks, he is kind of clean, and that is very attractive to her. And that's why she was really into him. And she doesn't know if he was just rather being a player, but from her end, she was being genuine, and she really wanted to see how far or how deep that can grow between the both of them. That was why she went on for him. Ebuka went on to ask her about Bbnaija8. Bbnaija8 was one of the ladies who literally flocked around Neil and made a statement, both directly and indirectly, of their likeness and interest in Neil. And what does Uriel think about it? And Uriel responded saying that, Bbnaija8 can have whatever fun she wants to have. It's cool, but Bbnaija8 is not really like a threat to her, especially with the fact that Neil calls her bro. Like, if a guy calls you bro, he wants nothing to do with you aside being casual friends or maybe buddies for benefits and stuff. But of course, according to Uriel, if they end up shipping, if they end up building anything, that it's all good by her. She wished them luck. She wished them the best. But that's what she thinks about that connection or vibe. And then Ebuka went on to the jollof wars, the kitchen wars. And this was the disagreement and arguments between Uriel and Whitemoney over who cooks better, over the kitchen stuff, and a whole lot of 9 yards. Now, Ebuka was saying that one reason why he thinks like he was wondering why it got that bad was because these two were allegedly close outside of a house. Like, even before this season, they were talking, they were vibing, people knew them online and stuff. And Uriel said, point of correction, I need to make something straight. We were close, yes. We had conversations, we were talking, but then everything went sour when I noticed the kind of things he was posting online, and I had to pull back. And one thing that also pissed him off was he really wanted to date me, but I rejected him. I said no, and that was because of the way he perceived. I'm suspecting she was referring to the way, the kind of things Whitemoney said about women recently and stuff. So she felt that was the anger he brought into the show, and the fact that the both of them were known for their cooking skills. She felt it was not supposed to be a competition, rather they were supposed to, blend it and have a good time. People know her for cooking and health and fitness. People know him for cooking too. So why was it now an issue? But she just knows that it all spawns from the fact that she rejected him. Then Ebuka went on to ask her that, what next from here? Like, what are you having in store for us? She said she was going to continue her health and fitness, and she was going to delve into other aspects of businesses. But most importantly, she has her restaurant that she's supposed to launch, but that will only come after she gets a space to launch that. Now I think she wants to have a branch in Nigeria and one abroad and stuff like that. So that was just her response around that. And finally, Uriel said that she's going to go into podcasts very soon, which I feel is going to be actually very amazing. And finally, Uriel said that she was going to go into podcasts, so of course people should watch out, and I think it's going to be very interesting. She went on to see that people need to bring her back into the house. She has a lot to offer. She has many kisses to, still kiss, that if it's still a clothes she wanted to wear for the next pool party and Saturday Night Live, that you guys are not ready. And then she gave Ebuka a kiss. I'm like, how cute. I am seriously going to miss Uriel. I am not capping. That girl is a bunch of interesting entertainment. It's just so sad to see that, favoritism, friendship, returning favors had to come before truth and value.